Hey guys, today I'm going to film an Empties video for you. I know I was supposed to do a favorites video, but it's just not happening this month. My daughter had to have an emergency surgery and we're just all kind of recovering from that, and I have a nice huge bag of Empties again, so I figured I would go through and show you guys what we use, that we liked, and what we will repurchase. So first things first is this Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day body wash in the honeysuckle scent. The scent is amazing on this. And as you can tell, this bottle is still pretty full. This body wash wrecked my body. I broke out all over my body. I didn't feel clean after this. It just did not work with my body. It made my skin freak out. I haven't had something affect my skin so badly as this did in a really, really long time. So I'm giving this to my daughter. She'll use it. She'll like it. Yeah, so there's that. And also, excuse my nails. I need to go get some nail polish remover because my daughter used all of mine up. So another body wash that I used up is the Method Foaming Body Wash in Water Flower. This is kind of weird because it's like the consistency of like a foaming hand soap from Bath and Body Works, but you put it on your loofah and it, you know, pumps up or whatever. So I would do like probably like 4 or 5 squirts every time I took a shower. One of my friends recommended this to me. She's like, it lasts forever. This huge bottle probably lasted about 2 to 3 months for me. I shower a lot though. I shower like 2 to 3 times a day, so that's probably why. But I liked it. I wouldn't like go out of my way to repurchase it again. I feel like there's things that I like better. I feel like this might have dried my skin out a little bit, and it just was like, it was okay to me. Next up is the oil-free acne wash from Neutrogena. I thought this was working really, really great. And then I've been using something else on my skin, and then the other day I used this again and my whole chin broke out again. So I don't know if it was for this or not, but I felt like it had cleared up my skin before. I would use this every time I took a shower, you know, and wash off my makeup. And then anytime that I had worked out, I would use a scrub after using this, and I felt that it was working really, really well together, but now I'm kind of thrown off by what happened. But this could just be hormonal or whatever, so I think I like this. I am going to repurchase it again and see, because it's really affordable. My face did feel really, really clean when using it, and I just feel like it's a little bit more made for people with my type of skin. Next up, I think that's, I'm trying to go through like all my body stuff. So I used this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in, I don't know what my shade is, 120 Classic Ivory. I used one of these up. I had asked everybody what, you know, foundation do you guys like, and a bunch of people recommended this, so I tried it, and I actually do like it on my skin. It looks great on my skin when I first put it on. I'm wearing it today. However, it does kind of like get off by the end of the day, so this isn't something that I would recommend like wearing to Disney or something, because it's going to melt off your face and you're not going to have any makeup on. But it is a nice like day-to-day, not when you need like a full face to stay all day long type of coverage. And I will say that I went to the softball fields a lot of times while using this, and I don't think it says it has SPF in it. Yeah, I don't see that it says it does. But I did feel like my body would burn, like maybe my chest and my arms, and my face wouldn't. So I thought that it did give me, you know, that amount of coverage at least. I tried using this Super Comb In4 High Performance Hair Care Prep and Protect. The stuff smells disgusting, and I used it one day and my hair was so oily the next day. And I've been washing my hair and putting it up in a bun or letting it air dry, and then the next day I put it up in a bun and it kind of pulls itself straight, and then I'll straighten it the next day and sometimes straighten it again the next day. So I'll go like 4 days without washing my hair, and I couldn't when I use this. Like I just throw some dry shampoo in it in between, but this stuff was just, would not recommend that at all. I also used up a Dermablend Flawless Coverage. It's like a cream foundation. I wasn't impressed. I wouldn't buy that at all. I used up this perfume that I've probably honestly had since either when Jeff and I first started dating or high school. It's Ralph Lauren Romance. I finally used it up. I love this, but I wouldn't buy it because obviously it took me 10 years or whatever, you know, like 15 years to go through it, something like that. So actually, how long have I been out of high school? No, I've been out of high school for 19 years, 18 years. So yeah, I obviously, I wouldn't repurchase it. The next thing I used up is a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This one is in the color Light Pale. I think there's an even lighter one that I just bought to replace this one. I love this stuff. I used to use it for a long time. I go between this and my Sephora brand under eye concealer, and I think that they both work really great. I still need to find a good concealer for like my face. I've just been using the what's left of my Kat Von D. If I have breakouts, I'll just use that on it. And it works, I guess. This is the Becca Moonstone highlighter. I absolutely love this stuff. It's the most beautiful highlight. My daughter picked it up and dropped it and it shattered everywhere. I will repurchase another one of these, but I think that they are kind of expensive, so I've kind of been holding out, and I was very upset with her when she broke that. The next thing I used up is a Dove Deep Moisture body wash, travel body wash. I had a little bit of this left and I just threw it in one of those clear containers you can buy at Target and filled it up and then used some more Dove soap I have. We love this stuff, especially for travel when I feel like the water in Disney really dries your skin out. This is awesome to provide just a little extra moisture to your skin when it's kind of in a different environment. Next up, we used one of these Up and Up Sport Sunscreen SPF 15. We would use this when we were on the softball fields. My kids all have a good base tan just from being out at recess at school and softball and all that stuff, so we would just really need a little bit of sunscreen. So we're really only out there for like maybe an hour or two. This was working great. I did notice with me, my skin isn't as tanned as theirs was, and I would definitely burn with this on. So I probably need more of like a SPF 30 right now, but yeah, this worked really great. I felt that it was water and sweat resistant, and we have a lot of these, and I love this brand. I never buy full price or name brand sunscreen anymore. I just buy Target's brand. I have been using my husband's deodorant just because he had so many left over, and I have to have clinical strength deodorant if I'm buying women's deodorant, so I just used up one of these with him. It was the Right Guard Extreme Fresh 72-Hour Energy, whatever. It's just a white deodorant and it works great, and I just smell kind of manly. Speaking of deodorant, I used up a Dove Clinical Protection and Original Scent. This one was kind of like clear powder. It was like a mix, and I blew through this real quick. I was not impressed. I like powder, like the white deodorants. Yeah, it gets on your shirt or whatever, but you can clear it off with just a makeup towel or whatever, but I felt like I blew through this really quickly. I like the Secret one a lot better than the Dove one. We also used up a pocket back of Life's a Beach. I have a Disney thing that stays on my purse, and I just fill it up with these whenever we run out, and I like this scent. It was like a beach house. Yeah, it's just like a tropical beachy type scent. And then I think this is the only like kitchen item I have. So I have a lilac dish soap that I must have gotten last year on clearance. I used it up finally, and yeah, I like it. It's my favorite dish soap. I really only use Mrs. Meyer's dish soap now, and I have so many in multiple different scents that it's great. I also used up a Mrs. Meyer's lilac spray. I save the bottles and I'll just refill it with, I have a big tub of Mrs. Meyer stuff right now in Bluebell scent, and I've just been using that, so I'll fill this up and put it in. I have one upstairs and one downstairs. We used up a Lysol disinfecting wipes. My kids use these to clean their desk and their chairs and their electronics and all that stuff. We use it to clean the bathroom sinks and toilets and everything in between deep cleaning of the bathroom. I deep clean the bathrooms once a week, but my kids have a chore, and pretty much each of them will have a day where they have to do toilets, a day where they have to do sinks and stuff like that. So these are just easier for them. I know that it's getting really clean. I know they're using the right product. Like sometimes I would go and catch my kids using like wood cleaner on the toilet, and I'm like, no, it's not disinfecting. So I love these. I buy these from Amazon and they're great. I have bought the Up and Up brand ones, but it's just one thing that I don't like using the Up and Up brand of. I feel like that they dry out quicker, so love these. I used one of these Tide bags of laundry detergent. It said it was 31 loads. I felt like it probably lasted a little bit longer than that. I would just take it and go like this twice around my like laundry tub, and I felt that that was enough soap to do it. You know, it kind of gives you what you can use. I do kind of wish that I had like a Tide bottle and I could have just dumped this into it, because it would have been, you know, it's just a little bit easier to do, but I liked it. It worked just as good. I think that their laundry detergent is one of my favorites. In all honesty, I think I actually like their powder and their pods better, but I'll take what I can get, and I got these really cheap off Amazon. I'm actually already like halfway through a second one. Aubrey burned up her black cherry Merlot candle from Bath & Body Works that she got either from me or from my mom for Christmas, and she's got another one in her room right now. Her room is giant, and sometimes the Scentsy warmers, like I need a couple of them in her room to make it work. So we've just been using candles in her room because it's a huge room to do it, and I'm trying to go through all my candles. I'm trying to stop using candles and just use up my stash, and then just kind of go really to Scentsy and have maybe like one candle in the living room or the kitchen just for ambiance every now and then. So we did use this, but I mean, like you can see, like there's, you know, some soot on it, and I just know that it's not as clean as my Scentsy is, like for our air filters and the kids to breathe in and all that stuff. I also used up 2 of these Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day soy candles in, I forget the name of the scent, cranberry scent. These are from like 2 years ago. This is an awesome Mrs. Meyer's scent. I really liked it for like all the cleaning products. I had a few of these that I had saved for teacher gifts, but we didn't end up giving them, so I've been trying to, again, use stuff up, use these up. And I don't mind lighting like our warming or anything Christmas scents or Thanksgiving scents in my room year round. I'm obviously trying to blow through all the other scents first, and then I'll go to those. Like I can burn an apple year round or stuff like that, or cranberry year round I can do, but yeah, I just used 2 of those. They were perfect for around my tub. As for Scentsy scents, this time I used up a lavender and white balsam. I had a few little cubes left of this, so I just used this up really quickly just to get rid of it. They say it's a Christmas scent, and I do have like a hint of Christmas tree after, but I really just smell the lavender and something else, I don't know, but it was a nice scent to burn downstairs. I had a lot of compliments whenever people came in my house. They liked the way that one smelled. I also burned up a Pristine Waters. I have 1 cube left, but I'm getting ready to put it in my warmer right now. And this one smells like Acqua di Gio or whatever, the men's cologne. That's what this smells like. If you were a product of early 2000 high school graduations, you know, late 90s, then you will think that this smells like every man that, or boy that went to your school, because that's exactly what it reminds me of. I also burned or warmed up a Southern Evening. This one is just a very good manly scent. It smells like, I think, yeah, this is the one that I say it's like a man drinking on the porch. Like it reminds me of like maybe a little bit of moonshine and a men's cologne. And it's just a good manly scent. I like that one. I use that one up. I've used quite a few of these. I don't think I'll be repurchasing these for a little while just to kind of give my nose a break from it. And I have so many other scents, but this is a good mandel scent. My son really likes these for his room. And then the last thing I have here is a Scentsy Fresh Clean Breeze. As you know, I talk about these all the time. These are like Febreze. You can spray it in the air. You can spray it on fabric. I use this on all of our rugs, carpet, pillows, couches, seat cushions for our dining room table, curtains, anything. I just use this on, and it just gives a nice fresh smell. It kind of pulls the smell that may be on things. I'm super sensitive to smells. I'll smell my dog and things and people will be like, your house doesn't smell like dog at all, but to me, I'll smell it. So I love this stuff. I think it's awesome, and I just buy a 3-pack like once every season pretty much, and that gets me through you know, that season or whatever, and then I can buy more, you know, the next time I'm due or whatever. But those were my empties for this past like month and a half. I do feel like I used up quite a bit, but like I said, I'm just really into this, like let's use up every single thing that we have and just get down to, you know, maybe like 2 extra of everything, you know, 2 extra face wash, 2 extra of this, 2 extra of that. Obviously like home fragrance and stuff like that, I'll have a few more than that because I'll have, you know, maybe extras for each season or whatever it may be, but just really trying to kind of minimalize all this extra stuff that we have and just really, you know, pull it down to par or whatever.